Hey guys, in this video that I'm about to show you, I was teaching Joe how to make one of our Belizean dishes that's called chimole or black soup. Now this dish uses 3 different meats: ground beef or ground turkey, chicken, and boiled eggs. And I want you guys to know that I recorded this video on March the 9th before the whole thing exploded with CV here in America and all over the world. So just in case you see us eating 3 meats in this dish, this is why, okay? Since then, we've been under quarantine or lockdown or stay at home or whatever the order is. We can't leave. We can only leave to get medications and food, all right? So I just wanted you to understand how the sequence of videos are rolling. You're going to see one that comes up after this one that's going to be a mukbang on this dish. And then next week, I'm going to show you a coconut candy that I also recorded on the 9th. But I'm going to show you that after I show you how to make coconut milk from a coconut, all right? So let's get right into the video. Say hello to Mom. Hi, everybody. Alright, Joe, you ready for this? You look scared. Okay,
I'm ready.
First of all, let me tell you what I did. I boiled the eggs. So what I did was I took these eggs from the fridge and I brought them to room temperature, and then I boiled my water, hit it with some salt, lowered the eggs in, and boiled them for exactly 12 minutes, and then Joe put them in this ice bath for me and shocked them. We're gonna peel them in a little bit. Why did we make so many eggs? Because Josh was gonna steal at least one from our dish. Even though he doesn't eat this dish, he's gonna steal our eggs. All right, Joe, so there's nothing much to making this dinner. I think in Belize they call it Spanish dinner, but it's a soup, it's spicy. So we're gonna do ground beef. This is the black ricado. And I think they call it mole, maybe? I don't know what it's made with, but it's spicy. It's hot and spicy.
I call it the black coloring.
Black coloring. So these people will call this thing black dinner. So Joe already has this seasoned because he was going to cook some stewed chicken. So what did you put on this, babe?
Pepper.
What kind of pepper? Black pepper?
Black pepper.
Uh-huh. Salt.
Salt.
Cayenne.
Cayenne. Ricado.
You can replace ricado for paprika if you don't have that. That's the annatto. And you wash it, of course, at first with some vinegar and water. So this is part of a whole chicken. We used some yesterday to make some chicken soup for Joe right now. Today we're going to use some to make some black dinner. This is some ground beef. This is the 73-27 blend. We want the higher fat one. And for the people that's going to scream at me because I'm going to throw off the grease, every time I use the higher fat one, I throw off the grease. When I use the 80-20, I don't. That's just my thing. You do what you want to do, boo. So this is the ricado. I don't remember who gave this to me to shout the personal. I kind of think it's my cousin Debbie, but somebody gave me the black ricado. We have a little bit of onion and cilantro. You don't have to put cilantro if you don't like it. And these people don't cook with cayenne too much, but that's what Joe seasons the chicken with. I mean, you do what you do, right, babe?
You put what you want.
This is just kind of diluting in some warm water, but we're going to get our fingers in there and do that in a little while. Meanwhile, I want Joe to take one of the jobs from me. Either you're going to cook the ground beef or the chicken. Which one do you want to do?
None.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Move. Get out my way. Move.
I'll take the chicken.
Bump him out my way. Okay, baby.
I'll take it.
This is the chicken. Now, this is a non-stick pot, so you don't have to put oil if you don't want to. But I'm going to have Joe put a little bit of oil because I like the flavor. Joe, grab the oil, baby. Grab the oil. He forgets where the oil is. It's the oil where the oil stays. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, I'm going to start cooking this. Let me get this out of the way. Hold on.
Just a little bit.
I usually have the trash over there out of my way, out of sight, you know? So we just want to cook this on, want to kind of chop it up, but not in like mince pieces like when you're doing the meat pies, because you want some chunks to be able to, you know, pick up some chunks with your spoon as you're eating. So all I'm doing is starting to cook the ground beef. Joe's going to heat up the oil, and then he's going to put the pieces of the chicken in, okay? So we'll be right back. See the chunks, guys? They're not too small, right? I'm going to make this get brown before we pour off the grease. And then take a look at what Joe's doing over there. He's just browning. Looks like we're going to make stew chicken. Not too much to this, you know. And then Joshua can show you guys that I've already peeled my eggs on the counter. You know, when you're doing any type of acting or TV show or stuff, I think you kind of block out where each person's going to walk and stand beforehand. We've already blocked it out, but Joe still didn't remember where he should go. Joe keeps walking right in the way. It's okay. It's okay, boo. It's only the Bear Country show. We don't have no rules here. Alright. So once this is brown, I'm going to pour off the grease through a colander. And then I'm going to add the onion and the cilantro. See what Joe's doing there? Joe, are you getting it so far, what we're doing? We're cooking the two meats separately because one's beef and one's chicken. You can't cook them together. I've decided not to use the colander. Pour off some. Leave a little bit. You wipe it before it catches fire on the stove. See, people don't tell you this type of stuff, right? Wipe it first. Let's go back to the stove. I want you guys to feel like you're here with us. Let me get the onion and cilantro behind you here, Joe. I don't know if all Belizeans cook this dish with cilantro, but we love cilantro in here, so we kind of try to put it in everything. And when this starts frying up a little bit, we're going to add a little bit of water. Meanwhile, Joe's chicken is still getting brown. You gotta warn the cameraman when you're gonna open that pot, Joe. Okay, Josh, over here. I'm just kind of mixing this. Take a look at our ground beef. I added about a cup of water to it. We don't have any salt or black pepper in it yet, but we're going to put some in a little while. You could put onion powder, garlic powder, you know, fresh garlic, whatever you want to put in here. I don't like the taste of garlic, well, the smell. I don't like the smell of garlic, so I don't put it too much in my stuff. But you could definitely put some in here. If Joe wanted some, I'd put it. You want some? Maybe the garlic powder? Okay, let's get some garlic powder in here. Just a smidgen. Not too much, guys. Let me get my salt and pepper ready. I'm not going to put any of the ricotta in that because, you know, it's going to be black anyway, so save my ricotta. And that's not blood. That's the ricotta that's sitting in the water, okay? So I'm just going to get more water to fill this up to about 3/4 of the way. We're making a soup after all, so I'm going to get everything in there. I'm not going to put onion in the soup because onions are already in the ground beef. I totally forgot that we're going to need tomatoes for the end. So this is all I have. I'm not going to use these green ones because they're like super bitter or tart. So let me go ahead and hit my ground beef with some salt and black pepper. Don't put too much and don't worry about the taste at this point because we're going to taste it again once it's in the soup, okay? That's good. Remember that black ricotta is spicy hot. In a Creole way, I say ibon. Let me go ahead and shut this off. Meanwhile, just let it sit here. I'll be back in about 20 minutes. Alright, so now it's time to add the ground beef. It's been 25 minutes. I don't want him to splatter on me and burn me. Or mess up my beautiful blouse. Oops. That one's for Wednesday. Let's put it over there.
He's making a mess.
Wednesday is the dog, for those of you that are new to the channel. My daughter Jada owns a beautiful black lab mixed with, what, husky and shepherd, but you don't see any husky or shepherd in her. And she named her Wednesday off of Wednesday Addams. Okay? Alright, so far this looks like regular soup. So now we're going to change that by adding the black ricotta. And if it's not black enough, we'll just like dilute some more. We'll put some more, okay? But remember that this black ricotta has salt and it has pepper already. So you kind of want to taste to not overdo it. Joe likes the color. He thinks it's noir enough. Let's taste first before we add salt and pepper, because we don't want to overdo it. Oh, I don't think we need no more pepper. Taste that, Joe.
Good.
No more salt either, Joe? Joe?
That's good.
Yeah, so the chicken already had salt and pepper on it, and the cayenne, and then we put salt and pepper in the beef. So the soup actually needs no more salt and pepper. So I'm just going to let this cook for about a minute or two just to make sure everything's well incorporated. And then the last thing that we're going to add are going to be the tomato pieces, because I'm going to go ahead and add the egg now. So let me lower these babies in here. Some people will dice up the egg. There's actually another dinner named relleno. This is chimole, that you put everything inside of a whole chicken and cook it. Maybe we'll redo that video sooner than later. But Joe was asking me for this dinner, and I'm like, you know how to make this, Joe? He's like, no, I don't. So just make sure everything's well incorporated, and then we're going to set this right in there and just let it steep, and then we're going to serve it. Okay, Joe, do you see how simple it is to make this dish?
It's pretty simple.
Do you think you could do it by yourself next time?
With my eyes closed.
So this is the pot right here, guys. Can you see it? See? Ground beef. And I put the tomatoes in, like I said. And the egg. And so this is the black soup. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you're seeing me on Facebook, don't forget to follow, like, and share the page. If you're seeing me on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the page. And if you want to see me on a different platform, come and join the membership at Patreon. It's patreon.com/Bear Pantry Show.